Something lighthearted today. A story that I just could not help myself because I thought it was just too funny to not talk about. And I didn't want to put it on the show, so I thought I'd do it here because this is just hilarious to me. Like the cucked Danish who can't stand to look at big perky breasts because of how cucked. Like, what is wrong with Euros, dude? Why are they so cucked? I mean, America's not far behind, but still. We're all kind of cucked. A debate has erupted in Denmark over the fate of a mermaid statue that is to be removed from public view after being decried as ugly and pornographic and a man's hot dream of what a woman should look like. Look, that's a pretty good representation of what the male ideal. Sure, she's supposed to be a mermaid, whatever. But like, yes, men love soft features and big titties. Generally speaking, not hashtag not all, but you know what I mean. Like most men are into this kind of thing, whether you like it or not. They just are. The Danish Agency for Palaces and Culture is reportedly removing the 4 by 6 meter Den Store Hafru, the Big Mermaid, is what that means. From Dragor, I believe is how you'd say that fort, part of Copenhagen's former sea fortifications, because it does not align with the cultural heritage of the 1910 landmark. Hmm. What's why is this why is the big titty mermaid statue, how does it not like a lot? Why? Because it's a military base. Have you ever seen military men, especially like sailors from you know years and years and years ago? They would get tattoos of big titty mermaids. Politican's art critic, Matthias Krieger, has branded the statue ugly and pornographic. Soreen Gottfredson, a priest and journalist, wrote in the newspaper Berlingske. Jesus Christ, I wish Liar was here to make fun of my pronunciations. Quote, erecting a statue of a man's hot dream of what a woman should look like is unlikely to promote many women's acceptance of their own bodies. Who gives a shit? Like, where is this energy for statues of big manly men? Which, to be fair, there's not a ton of those, but you get my point, right? Did what was it? Michelangelo's David? Is that the thing that he sculpted? You think that that, but it's different because that was really really old. It was made by some Italian cunt. So that's okay, right? She added, "It's true." Well, wait a minute. So, I mean, I should have guessed that Soreen was a woman's name, and I don't know Danish names. Who knows? Maybe whatever. But is a priest of what church? She added, "It's truly uplifting that many find the statue vulgar, unpoetic, and undesirable because we're suffocating in overbearing bodies in public space." Oh, Jesus. These people are such crybabies. The man behind the 14-ton, Tonne, by the way, sculpture, Peter Beck, has said he does not understand the criticism, saying that the stone figure's breasts are simply of a proportional size to its scale. Others have said the criticism reflects society's attitude towards women's bodies more generally and not in a good way. For uh, Aminata Kaur Thrain, Berlingsky's debate editor, the scrutiny of the mermaid's breasts was tantamount to body shaming. Do naked female breasts have to have a specific academic shape or size to be allowed to appear in public? She wrote. Well, she seems fairly based. Um, Noting that the Big Mermaid was arguably a bit less naked than her famed petite contemporary in bronze and granite, the Little Mermaid. Corthrain added, on the other hand, she has bigger breasts, and that's probably where the problem lies. Yeah, see, here's the Little Mermaid statue. She added, perhaps the two statues, the Big and Little Mermaid, represent two sides of women, and the eternal tug of war about what a real woman is. Reals in italics. And perhaps even what a wrong woman is. Hmm. Yes, because if you are a chesty woman, apparently that's bad. Makes other women feel bad. This is like I said, this is a funny story because it's so fucking stupid. In 2006, the Big Mermaid was erected at Langley Pier in Copenhagen near the Little Mermaid, but it was removed in 2018 after locals denounced it as the fake and vulgar mermaid. See, it's because the Little Mermaid is older and, you know, made of bronze. Like it has this air of sophistication to it that the granite statue doesn't have. I mean, they both feature naked women who aren't hideous. So, I mean, if we're going, if you guys were trying to be consistent here, you would say that this statue is also um, demeaning or whatever the phrase you would use. It was subsequently moved to Drager Fort until the Danish Agency for Palaces and Culture intervened in March requesting its removal. Dragor municipality has since reportedly declined Beck's offer of donating it as a gift. Uh, Helly Barth, I'm sure her name isn't Hell, chair of, or his name, whatever, chair of Dagor Municipality's Climate, Urban, and Business Committee, told Berlinski that although it was a nice offer, it's just hard to fit in. It takes up a lot of space. Beck, who said he made the statue in response to tourist comments that The Little Mermaid, inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale, was too small. I said he is often told by people in Dagor that they love his sculpture. He is hoping to find a way to keep it in town. The Danish Agency for Palaces and Culture declined to comment. Like I said, this is an incredibly stupid story, but I found the whole thing funny. Also, look at this damn thing. Look at it. It's huge. You know, and it's well sculpted. Like there's a lot of detail there. It's good. I think it's good. I think there's no reason to take it down. People are just crybabies. Like I said, this is just how cucked Europeans are. Now, if this statue existed in the United States, I'm sure we would have our own shit libs whining about it, and hopefully it stays up. Just because I like that it pisses off all the right people. But anyway, yep, like I said, something lighthearted, some just to have a chuckle at. Anyway, if you agree or disagree, of course, comment and like and sub and follow the links and sub to all the other channels. Follow me on X and watch the game streams Monday or Tuesday through Thursday, and watch Clown War Chronicles on Saturday morning. And throw me a fucking bone.